So John gets very practical here about being considerate and living out love. He says if you have material possessions and you see your brother in need and you don't do anything, how can the love of God be in you? John says that we should get practical in the matter. Now let me just stop and give a few guidelines in this because first of all, I want to say, who is John writing to? Is he writing to everybody or is he writing to certain people? 2 times in this passage he mentions brothers. He mentions brothers. So what does that mean? He's writing to the church. Probably not his natural family, even though it could include that. He's really writing to the church. So what he's saying is, church folk, take care of one another. That's what he's saying. And when somebody's in need, you pray about how you can help out because that's how you share the love of God. That's simply what he's saying. He's not saying that we shouldn't help needy out in the community and those that are coming in. He's not saying that we don't do that, but his focus is we need to help one another in the church. You say, well, how do you do that practically? Well, there's several ways. First of all, is it a one-time help? Or is it a periodic help? Or is it a long-term help? And in order to work through all that, you really need counsel and wisdom. Don't try to do that on your own. You're trying to help somebody. You have to, is this a one-time help? Or is it a periodic help? Or is this a, forever help? It's not a wise thing to make people dependent upon you. That is not wise. The least you can do is pray with them. That's the least you can do and share love. Just pray with them. Just say, God, let's pray about this need. And then you start asking you, God, how do you want me to help out? You want me to give something? You want to walk with them? You want me to sit down with them and help them get their finances straightened out so that they can then give to somebody else? See, that's what God has in mind. He doesn't have in mind that we become codependent upon one another. He has in mind that we would become dependent upon the Father and interdependent upon one another. That's what he has in mind in the church, that we raise each other up. But John is just making a statement. He says that if you have need and you say, God bless you, brother, see ya. God bless you, sister, see ya. He said, that's not showing God's love. That we actually get in the nitty-gritty with them and help them out.